Lost in the darkness, searching for a way. Addiction had its grip, I couldn't find the light of day. But then I found the path of healing, holistic and divine. Connecting with my spirit journey, that was mine. Goodbye, honey, that was lonely, that was mine. We talk about everything. Some of it might piss you off, but you're here for a reason. Let's heal and never stop. Through tarot, Reiki, stones, and light language, we'll find our way. Herbal therapy, meditation, sound healing every single day. Expansion of spiritual gifts, a magical experience. Connected to the source, our souls in perfect resonance. Sharing with our tribe, they show us what we need to become the best versions. Our spirits we will feed. So like, share and subscribe. Join us on this path. Healing, growing, learning. Let's face life's aftermath.
Good morning, good morning. Woo. Hope you guys are doing well this morning. I had to check and make sure everything was working out, so that's why you're seeing and hearing all this weird stuff going, what the fuck is she doing? Anyway, I do not have my headphones on, so I'm out of the music, but listen! I love you guys.
We talk about everything. Some of it might piss you off, but you're here for a reason. Let's heal and never stop. Through tarot, Reiki, stones, and light.
Well, it's just having itself a hell of a day, isn't it? It's just having a hell of a moment, ain't it? That's okay. It sounds better after it's, you know, when you don't hit the live part. But I'm just like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? We're in for another enlightening moment. Enlightening moment. Enlightening moment. Alright, so here's the deal. The first thing that we're going to do is I am going to get a lighted goal pathway oracle card out. This is my non-sex deck. My non-sex deck. There is no gender to this deck. This is my non-sex deck. So which card do we have for my non-sex deck? Set boundaries. This probably protects you from absorbing too much into unnecessary energies and preserve your true state of mind. Listen. Y'all listen, if you weren't around this morning to let you know, I will be taking time off until Sunday. For me. And I've got things that I want to do, and I am taking those days off for me to do that. We had an excellent reading this morning, and I would love for you guys to check that out. I did not add any music today. Usually I have music. Last week I did some music. Next week I'll get back to the music. This week I didn't do so much. But we did have other things that we needed to discuss. Accelerating our ascension is one of those things that we need to be working on. And so I have decided that I'm going to be that one that does your footnotes for you, because a lot of you are more than ready for what you are headed towards. You just don't know it yet, and nobody's ever told you about this shit. Other reasons is because sometimes it's better to do it in company than it is to have to do it all by yourself. So, a little bit. Are we ready for it? Are you? And let's do this, bitch. Motherfuckers, what we got going on? Okay. Today, what we are going to be talking about is the stuff we don't ever hear people talking about. And one of those things that we're going to be talking about is chakras. And we're going to start out with a general talk about the chakras, and then we're going to go in just a little bit deeper. Now, I think it's funny that we got the card set boundaries, because what we are opening up to, what we are working on, and what we are working towards is a very magical experience that not everyone is equipped to manage properly, depending on especially their emotional states. Therefore, your state of environment is about to change after you watch this. You're going to be diving into a higher realm of spirit. Your depth of fun is going to be different. Your desires are going to shift. You're going to feel lighter and brighter. You're also gonna feel younger. It's gonna happen within a few days. Like, if you have time to rest over this weekend after this, you'll want to. If you have time to adapt these extra things that you're going to be shown into your weekend, that would be great too. Now, I want you to add this along with what we did this morning. It will help you. This video right here is going to give you just a little bit of a background, an initial, hello, here we are. We're stepping into the next realm of possibilities. Make sure that this realm is the realm that, make sure the people you're around while you experience this realm are the type of people that can accept you flying higher than you've ever flown before, and for them as well. If they can't accept that, they're not able to go with you, because you will rise to the occasion higher than you'll ever be able to explain to somebody what's going on in your system. It'll be some of these things that are going to come to you are going to come to you in a way that you're not going to have time to explain anything. You're just going to have to know that these people that you're around are trustworthy. They're not going to abuse you. They're going to want to get to know how to do it too. Okay? Those are the type of people you want to be around. I want to know how to do that too. Alright? We're shifting into, I want to know how to do that too. I want to know how to do that too. No, I can't do that. You can't do that. No, I want to know how to do that too. Are you ready? Listen, let's captivate this motherfucker with nothing but I want to do that too. Okay, here we go.
Have you ever wondered about the 8th and higher chakras and how they can elevate your spiritual journey? Today, we'll explore these advanced energy centers, how to open them, and incorporate their powerful influences into your life. The 8th chakra, often called the soul star chakra, is located above the head and is associated with divine love, spiritual compassion, and transcendence. Opening this chakra can lead to profound spiritual insights and a deeper connection with the universe. To activate the 8th chakra, meditation and visualization practices are essential. Imagine a radiant light above your head, expanding and connecting you to higher realms. Using herbs like sage and frankincense can enhance this process, as their purifying properties help clear the mind and elevate spiritual awareness. Crystals such as amethyst and clear quartz are also powerful allies. Place them near you during meditation to amplify your intentions and facilitate a stronger connection to the 8th chakra. As you progress, you may notice signs of activation. such as heightened intuition, a sense of inner peace, and an increased ability to manifest your desires. Moving beyond the 8th chakra, the 9th chakra, known as the seat of the soul, is linked to the collective consciousness and past life experiences. To open this chakra, practices like deep meditation, past life regression, and using herbs like mugwort can be beneficial. Stones like labradorite and moldavite can help you access the 9th chakra's energies, promoting spiritual growth and transformation. Signs of the 9th chakra activation include vivid dreams, a sense of timelessness, and a deeper understanding of your soul's purpose. The 10th chakra, often called the Earth Star chakra, is located below the feet and connects you to the Earth's energies. Grounding practices, such as walking barefoot on the earth and using herbs like cedarwood, can help open this chakra. Crystals like black tourmaline and smoky quartz are excellent for grounding and stabilizing your energy. Activation signs include a strong sense of grounding, stability, and a deep connection to nature. Incorporating these higher chakras into your life can lead to profound spiritual growth and a deeper connection with the universe. Remember, patience and consistent practice are key. Opening the 8th and higher chakras involves meditation, visualization, and the use of specific herbs and crystals. Look for signs of activation like heightened intuition, vivid dreams, and a strong sense of grounding. Embrace these practices, and you'll unlock new levels of spiritual awareness. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Stay tuned for more insights into spirituality and personal growth.
Alright, yummy. Won't you get to my tummy? Oh, yum, yummy. Yummy, yum, yum, yummy. Ow. Yummy, 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 yummy. Yeah, baby, listen. Are you ready for it?
Are you experiencing unusual sensations or heightened awareness? You might be activating your higher chakra systems. Let's explore what this means, how to manage ascension symptoms, and what to expect as your chakras open beyond the traditional 7. Most people are familiar with the 7 primary chakras, but did you know there are higher chakras beyond these? Activating these higher chakras can lead to profound spiritual growth and expanded consciousness. The higher chakras, starting from the 8th and beyond, connect us to higher levels of existence and deeper spiritual insights. When these chakras begin to activate, you might notice several signs. Common symptoms include heightened intuition, vivid dreams, a sense of oneness with the universe, and even physical sensations like tingling or pressure in the head. These are signs that your energy system is evolving. Managing ascension symptoms is crucial for a smooth transition. Practices like meditation, grounding exercises, and maintaining a balanced diet can help. It's also important to stay hydrated and get plenty of rest. Keeping a journal of your experiences can provide valuable insights and help you track your progress. Pay attention to recurring patterns or messages in your dreams and meditations. As your chakra system opens above the 8th chakra, you can expect to experience a deeper connection to your higher self and the universe. This can bring about a sense of peace, purpose, and clarity. To activate these higher chakras, regular spiritual practices are essential. Meditation, yoga, and energy healing techniques like Reiki can facilitate this process. Surround yourself with positive energy and seek out like-minded individuals for support. Spending time in nature can also help you stay grounded and connected to the Earth's energy, which is vital during this transformative period. Activating your higher chakra systems can lead to profound spiritual growth and expanded consciousness. By managing ascension symptoms and engaging in regular spiritual practices, you can navigate this journey with ease and grace. Embrace the process and look forward to the incredible insights and connections that await you. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more insights on your spiritual journey.
Alright. So, you want to know, right now, we're going to leave it on the screen right here for a second because we have one more to watch. But before we get there, we are going to find out, you're like, what the fuck is this? It's time to grow up and be a kid all at the same something that a lot of people weren't aware of before, you are now aware of. It's not all about having to be mature. It's not all about having to put up with shit and not say anything. It's not all about having to study. There, in the time that it takes to get from 1 through 7, that is the absolute most difficult part of your growing. The rest of it is the fun part. So if you've already, which we're born with the activated 7, if you have come here to this video, you're ready to start working on those higher realms. And that means, that may or may not mean that you're going to be activated this weekend. It depends on where your vibration is, where your healing journey is. Everybody's on a different timeline. However, this weekend is prime for accessing what you need to activate them. And a lot of people will be getting activated this weekend, especially if you're watching this video. I want you to take the time to do little practices to start out. You can get all the crystals, you can get all the herbs, and you can get all, well, you can get the Reiki online. But you can get all that on Amazon. Again, I love magic.com, but their stuff takes sometimes almost a month to get to you. And we're, Amazon, within hours, you can get what you need. So I will put this out here, including your mugwort. You can get your mugwort on Amazon within, actually I think your mugwort, depending on where you're at, depends on whether or not you can get that in a few hours, or you have to wait till the next day or the next day. It depends on if they're in the warehouse or not. Anyway, I was guided to do this as we're coming up on Memorial Day weekend, and this is like, how do I put this? Memorial, let me make sure of something quick. Yes, I'm second guessing myself. Memorial Day's Monday. Okay. Huh? Don't even. Listen, I don't want to hear it. I do not even want to hear it. I don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. I don't go anywhere. So we're going to play with the dead, and we're going to bring them to life inside of our own systems for Memorial Day weekend. Yippee-yi-yi-yi-yo. Instead of drinking and doing drugs this weekend, I want you to find something that you can play with that doesn't cost you your life or your friends. How's that sound? It sound like an excellent plan? I mean, like, for real. I don't know about you, but when you find something that you can play with and you don't have to worry about anybody getting hurt, you kind of like it. You kind of fall for it. You kind of can't get enough of it. Period, dude. And that's my goal on this channel, is to show you that playing with spirit can be as fun as playing with Peter Pan. It's just all in how you roll with it. You can dominate your world in spirit and look like one of the most eloquent motherfuckers, man. I know everybody's trying to stop cussing, and I'm cussing like, oh, they're like, girl, do you know that just sound? Listen, my grandma used to always get on to me. You know, you're such a pretty girl, but you got a foul mouth. Just like a motherfucking sailor. Can't you fucking tell I got a fucking fucking. My grandma, she hated that shit, dude. My brother laughed. Well, she got it, honest. Listen, I'm gonna tell you a little story. Say no love. This is about me though. Listen, I went to the military, dude, and I stayed in boot camp. Oh, I think a month longer than I was supposed to. I got set back twice. Yes, I did. I got. How do you get set? Listen. See, that's the thing with me. Like, I have this thing about rules, and I don't like to follow them. But the first rule I broke was not telling on somebody. And the second rule I broke was having a boy in the barracks. But he wasn't even my boy. Yes, he was. Listen, I married the motherfucker later, divorced him not long after that. But hey, at least he was worth a little something. Anyway. No, that was later on. In boot camp, it really was another girl's man, and I got in trouble for him. Because I didn't say anything, and I was like, God damn, this keep your mouth shut thing just ain't working out for me. I mean, like, for real, dude. I don't get the sex, I don't get the treats, but I got the punishment. God damn, listen, I sure ain't learned a lesson since, huh? I still ain't getting sex and I'm getting punished. Look at it. I mean, like, God damn, man. Anyway, I came home after the military, and I don't even remember what holiday it was, but it was some holiday, and we were all sitting at the table, and we were talking about something, and just as usual, like, my brother and I, we'd get hot at the dinner table, dude. About every holiday, we'd get hot about something. And if it wasn't me and my brother, it was me and my mom. Somebody get hot about something. Every Thanksgiving. Just about every Thanksgiving. Easters were pretty cool, but Thanksgivings were the ones that were complicated. Anyway, I came home from the military, and everybody was happy-go-lucky, and I remember my grandma getting fucking irate as fuck, dude. She's like, listen, she's like, Jennifer, do you even know how to say a sentence without using those words? Where did you learn to talk like that? I didn't raise you like that. You're a girl. And I'm like, she said, Jennifer. Daniel starts laughing. He's like, he loved watching me get in trouble. It didn't matter what I did. Listen, I couldn't shit straight in that house. Yeah, I ain't never heard of shit coming out straight anyway, but listen, in that house, I better do it or else. But I mean, like, I wouldn't get my ass beat or nothing, just always something different. Like, oh, well, because you didn't do this, and because you didn't do that, and because you didn't do this, and it's like, okay, anyway. Cussing isn't good for you, but to me, it's not gonna keep you from heaven or hell. But it doesn't sound very good when you're a pretty girl. But I don't guess it even sounds good out of a paper bag either. But, you know, hey, usually when they're in the paper bag, you're not worried about whether or not they're pretty and what they're saying. You're just trying to get that fucking nut and get the fuck on. So anyway, I mean, let's be honest. Be honest. I mean, be honest. I've never understood the whole paper bag thing myself. I figure if you gotta take the time to find a bag, you should probably take the time to find somebody else to be in bed with. I'm just saying, like, there's plenty of people out there. Why do you settle? I mean, there's a don't turn the light on. You gotta love them motherfuckers. I'm one of them. God damn it, don't turn the light on. I don't like my body when the clothes are off. You might like it, but I don't. And if you don't want to be sitting there rolling over my curves and trying to figure out whether or not they're going to look pretty in a picture if you take it in the middle of our sex turds, turn the lights out. Listen, I'm not the only one. I know somebody who doesn't take their clothes off except enough to be able to stick it in there. I'm just like, nah, I can't do that. Them clothes gotta come off for that motherfucker. But, I mean, like, just anyway. I don't know where that came from. But anyway, listen. We're about to pull some cards. And then after we pull these cards, we're going to pull some more cards. And the cards that I'm going to pull after that... No, we're not. No, listen, hold up. I am doing an interactive moment here. I'm going to need you to do me a favor. As I am pulling these two cards right here, and I will tell you what they're for in just a second, I want you to find a computer, a tablet, or something else that you can be sitting in front of while you're listening to me at the same time. Can you do that? Yay! Don't forget the tea, don't forget the coffee, and don't forget the weed. Hey! Now, and if you cough, stand up so you don't piss all over yourself. Oh, Lord, listen. I don't give a fuck, dude. I pushed 4 kids out that motherfucker. It is not keeping peeing when you're coughing unless you're standing up. Okay, I'm just saying. So, yeah, we've learned a new trick. Ladies, if you got that weak bladder like I got, you know, you laugh and it drips a little, get your ass up, stand up, and it holds it back, and you're not as, you don't have to keep wearing them little pads every day. You just learn how to stand up when you're getting ready to cough. And you're like, what about in the car? And I'm like, dude, I don't know what to tell you. I pissed in my car. I didn't mean to, but I can tell you, I'm not that upset that I don't have that car anymore. 2020 COVID and closed bathrooms didn't work well for me. I can tell you stories for miles on that shit. I'm not even playing. I cried so hard. I'd never had such a nice car in my life. We're gonna stop for a minute and do the story time. I had the most beautiful car. I was so proud of her. Oh my God, I was so happy. I have this most beautiful idea in 2020 to become a person who was needed by the public. And I did my job as I was supposed to. Did all kinds of deliveries. I delivered all over the country, dude. But I got to a place in California where there's cameras everywhere. There's no dead-end streets. There's no woods. And if you get caught pissing in somebody's yard, you're gonna call the law and you're gonna go to jail, and you ain't got nobody to bail you out, and you broke as fuck. So you ain't got nobody to bail you out. You're gonna be fucked. And ain't nobody there to take care of your dog. And the amount of bathrooms that are open during COVID, holy shit. You know, if you were living there, this is like around Hollywood, like around the Like Hollywood, not LA, like the Hollywood part, not the LA part, like the Hollywood part. There's a difference. I don't know how to explain it. I didn't know that much about it. I know I'm gonna go back there one day, but it's not because I want to be a movie star. It's because when you're not paying attention to that movie shit, the fucking energy there is extraordinary, dude. Like, when you're not involved in all that Hollywood shit, I'm not even playing, dude. The fucking energy is incredible. Like, if you can just figure out how to maneuver around the bad energy, it is incredible. The energy there is, I mean, extraordinary. God almighty. I loved it, dude. I loved it. Whoop, hold on. Nope, we're good. We're good. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Thanks, weed. Okay. What was I telling you? California. I don't remember. Anyway. Listen. I just got done drinking a whole cup of mugwort tea. Lay off for a minute. My brain is getting fried right now. Yeah, right. So why do we need to know about these chakras for this weekend? What are we doing for this weekend? Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. And double mission. Light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Increasing the vibration of all nations is what you're supposed to be doing. You are the root of the improvement. And who everybody is going to be turning to as they begin their ascension process to know that they're going to get through it. We have 2 cards here. Yes, I'm going to take them. Not too long. Alright, so. I always grab the wrong book with these 2 decks, and I don't know why, but I do it. And it's the only 2 decks that I do it to. No, it's not. There's another 2 decks that I do it to, too. But anyway, they're all pink. Anyway, double mission. What we got? Lightworkers, starseeds, are mission and purpose oriented. Many have the feeling that time's running out and there's something they came here to do, create, or contribute. They're here to grow as souls individually, individual mission, and also to contribute to the planet in some action-oriented way, collective mission. The collective mission is often answered through a career calling or by devoting their life to something bigger. Until they remember their collective mission, it can feel as if something's missing or that they're forgetting something important. Like breathing. It's common for light workers, starseeds, to feel that they're different, and they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in or by spending time in some sort of closet, such as a spiritual closet. How do you do, mister? If you pull this card, you're being called to remember your collective mission and step into it even more fully. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a light worker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, your passions and joys, and keep doing that. When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up, and then lose yourself in the doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you serve the world by being you? Ooh. Inner Earth. Inner Earth, also known as Agartha, is believed to be a hidden subterranean world within the planet itself. Many ancient cultures mention it in their stories. It's said that some of the beings of ancient lost lands, such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Aryavarta, went there. Hindu and Celtic lore mention caves and entrances to underground worlds. Tibetan Buddhism refers to the secret mystical city Shambhala, which is thought to be located in the Himalayas. Many have searched for inner earth in the physical world, but without success. So the mystery continues. Is it a place that exists in the physical or on another level of consciousness? There are solutions beyond what you can perceive, surprising outcomes to your problems and situations, resolutions that are in the best interest of all involved. If you find yourself facing an obstacle or feeling stuck and have no idea what to do, you're being reassured that there is a way out. You'll survive this and things will work out. If you're stuck in a rut, do something to shake up the energy and shift your thinking. Try something you wouldn't normally do. Soon you'll see the whole new world of solutions are available. Things that were previously beyond your focus will present themselves. Helpful people, signs from the universe, and support in both expected and unexpected ways are on their way to you. But first, you need to do something different to shift your focus so you can receive them. Starseed Soul Inquiry. What can you do to shift your energy or your outlook? Well, I know you too. I know you too. I mean, a big old skinny cat. All right, all right. Now, the next deck that we have is the Earth and Bone deck, and we're going to figure out how we're supposed to be incorporating the star alignments going on in our system into our earthly living. Shadow 37. Wholeness, integration, repressed emotions. Again, I say, we had that first card that came out with the set boundaries. Not everybody needs to know that you're doing this. Not everybody needs to share in the experience. However, if you choose, and these are by your choices or the universe, they must fit a certain script to know what you're doing. Especially with the card Shadow coming out, 37. Meaning you're gonna have to do a lot of stuff in the dark in order to be able to show your light, but you're gonna need to be open to do a lot of things in front of people so they can see the light. That makes sense. All right. What? 7? As one being, you are absorbing the shadow half of yourself. The aspect of yourself that you'd rather keep concealed emerges and surfaces, forcing you to face it. As difficult as this task is, it is essential to build internal unity and harmony in order to rise to higher realms. Do not allow the suppression of others' views and opinions of the past to rule over and control you. You may actively begin the healing effort after you are completely aware of what you would rather hide from the world. Accept and embrace the dark elements of yourself that you previously felt compelled to hide. You can begin to learn from, forgive, and grow from the trauma of suppression once you know that you have complete control over your own reality. The old wounds and traumas have been released, and they no longer affect the person you are today. Although it can be tough to let go of deep-rooted pain, remember that you are all powerful and capable of manifesting everything you choose. Reality is a product of thought and imagination. Therefore, to gain control over it, you must realize that you are in control. If the anguish of past suppressed memories and emotion arises, understand that you have the power to acknowledge what happened in the past and that you now live in the present. Sitting with your shadow entails sitting with the side of yourself that is formed as a result of past experiences. As you forgive the old version of yourself for not knowing any better or for not trusting in your inner knowing, you begin merging with your shadow. Affirmation. I accept my past does not define me. I forgive my past. I accept all aspects and parts of me. I am in control of who I am. I am loved. I am worthy. I am strong. We have Pack is the next card in the deck. So not only are you getting ready for yourself, but you're getting ready to lead your pack into an enlightenment out of the darkness. Be prepared. Be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. All right, listen. We have one more video. And this video is the introduction to the rest of our time together. Have you or have you not had your opportunity to get your tablet or your other phone or your computer? If not, now is the time to do it. You have 1 minute and 43 seconds. Get to it. But don't forget to listen in the movement.
Welcome to our exploration of how light language and sacred geometry can assist in activating and enhancing the higher chakras beyond the eighth. First, let's understand what we mean by the higher chakras. Beyond the traditional 7 chakras, there are additional energy centers that connect us to higher dimensions and spiritual realms. Sacred geometry refers to the universal patterns and shapes that are the building blocks of our reality. These patterns, like the flower of life or Metatron's cube, hold deep spiritual significance and can influence our energy fields. Light language, on the other hand, is a form of communication that transcends human language. It consists of symbols, sounds, and gestures that resonate with our soul's frequency, facilitating deep healing and activation. When we combine sacred geometry with light language, we create a powerful synergy. The geometric patterns help to align and balance our energy fields, while the light language activates and enhances our higher chakras. By focusing on these practices, we can open up channels to higher consciousness, allowing for greater spiritual insight, intuition, and connection to the divine. Incorporating these tools into your spiritual practice can lead to profound transformations. Regular meditation with sacred geometry and light language can help you access higher states of awareness and unlock your full spiritual potential. Light language and sacred geometry are powerful allies in activating and enhancing the higher chakras beyond the eighth. By integrating these practices into your spiritual journey, you can achieve deeper connections and greater spiritual growth. Thank you for joining us on this journey. May your path to higher consciousness be filled with light and harmony.
All right. All right. How did you like that? Did you like that? I did. Yes, indeed. All right. So, cool beans. Lovely. 444. Holy moly. What are you doing in my story? Oh boy. Alright, so Listen. Oh my god, how adorable. All right. We are going to start out with ascension codes. Then we're going to get a light code for the soul. Our initial light code for the body, and then we're going to get another light code as well. We're going to end that with sacred geometry on top of that. We are going to be here for a minute. If you have not, please do take the time to have a sit down if you can. If not, that is okay, but we are going to be here for just a little minute, and I do want you to focus on this time that we have right here. So, give yourself, the 30 seconds to go run around, do what it is that you got to go do, because the next little bit of time that we're going to be spending together is pretty important, and it can really assist your Memorial Day weekend in a bomb-ass way for absolutely nothing but the cost of the time you spent learning how to do it and practice it. Huh. All right. Are you ready? All right, our first light code. Smoke it if you got it. Our next light code. Is she's already pregnant. The next light code is Taesako. Tieyasako. Align with your true self. Align with your energy. Almost all pain and suffering can be traced back to the pivotal moment of detaching from one's authentic self. So much of the spiritual journey involves healing past traumas and events so we can feel our whole self once again. We often realize how out of touch we are when something unsettled happens, and the illusion we are living in comes crashing down around us. Life is about learning who we are not, and who we came here to be. However, this simple notion is complex, depending upon how much or how little consciousness we embody. Yes, indeed. Listen. My house is a very, very, very nice house. My cats are always fucking, and it feels really weird to know there's so much sexual energy in here. And I don't have anything to do with it. My house is really small, and my cats are having babies. Let's get back to the book. I ain't even playing. Listen, I don't know why they do this. I don't know why, but if you could be sitting in this living room with me and you're watching, you've got a pregnant cat and a cat that just had kittens. And then I got 2 boy cats that I have to wait until the one cat has the babies in order for them to get fixed. I mean, they've got an appointment in June, but while waiting for them to get fixed, they knocked my bitches up. And, like, every time I go to do readings with y'all over, like, the last, 6 weeks, every time I get on here, they're either fucking or fighting. Well, today, they're fucking. They're chasing each other all over the place, fucking all over the place. And I'm just like, wow, okay, so there must be a lot of loving energy in this motherfucker. Will y'all get some of it, please? 5000. Please. Will y'all get some of this love energy? Soak it in for a second and spread it around, man. It's fucking free. It's got my cats getting frisky. Woo, Lord, listen. Right on the coffee table. Woo. Kitchen table. It is busy right now. Listen. You got this. You are ready to elevate. Now let's get back to this light language. This new freedom for souls was an offering of love, but many souls receive the gift as abandonment. This misunderstanding is the root cause of many false belief systems, pain, and suffering. Because in that moment, oh, hold on. Almost all pain and suffering can be traced back to the pivotal moment of detaching from one's true self. A long time ago, Source Consciousness altered its relationship with all souls to include free will. This new freedom for souls was an offering of love, but many souls received the gift of abandonment as abandonment. This misunderstanding is the root cause for many false belief systems, pain, and suffering, because in that moment, many souls forgot who they are. They forgot their authentic self. For more information on this pivotal moment in our creation history, please refer to our book, Light Codes of the Soul, which I have that. Okay. If it refers to it later, I've got all of them. The authentic self is aligned with the universe, full of energy and in harmony with love. It is love, but we might wonder, if a being resonates with love, how could they experience trauma? How could they not be aligned to their calling and destiny? How can they not have everything they need? The universe supports those who walk in their love, full of their energy, where the words trauma and upset or frustration and anger can't make as strong a disturbance for them. It doesn't mean one can't feel these emotions. They are part of the human experience. But these emotions can move through the body unrestricted and can be processed in a healthy, loving way. Emotions such as frustration and upset create a specific vibratory pattern in the body and occur when we forget the truth of who we are. If we continue practicing these emotions in excess, eventually we establish an attractor field for similar and habitual responses. For example, when we lose something we care about, such as a job or a partner, we feel traumatized and may feel rejection, abandonment, or some other lack of love. How traumatized we feel depends on how much we seek outside ourselves to fill the void of love we believe we are missing. Somewhere along the way, we, hopefully, learn that we need not take anything personally. So little hurt or rejection can ensue because we never abandon the truth of who we are. We never abandon our love. It doesn't mean life is easy, but those who are called to align with their consciousness and their true self will find that challenging emotions and energies are easier to process when we approach them in an appropriate, masterful manner. When we experience an upsetting event, it is helpful to remember that there is a positive intent in every situation. Some examples of why a job or person leaves our life are to bring us back into alignment with ourselves, a karmic relationship ending, or a necessary soul experience ending. When we are still in the phase of understanding that we are here to experience and learn, we perceive such events as tests. When we transcend this level of consciousness and move into a higher level of experience, we discover that there are no tests. There are only experiences of love, leading us back to ourself. Eventually, as we heal and increase our vibration, we discover there's a level of consciousness that honors and accepts all energies, including energies we might consider as dark or evil. Please allow us to explain. The universe, God, Source, Creator, has an unlimited number, variety, and range of frequencies, from low to high to infinity in all directions. The Creator gives a soul free will. The Creator gives the soul free will when it incarnates on this planet as determined by universal law. To know itself more deeply, a soul may need to behave in a manner that causes disruption to others. A soul may have karmic or other contracts that cause it to engage with others in ways that affect them positively or negatively. Because of a conflict between their needs and the needs of an influential soul, people may judge a situation, take things personally, or fall out of alignment with their love. When we take things personally, forgetting who we are, we perpetuate a cycle of pain and suffering. However, if a soul needs to express themselves, whether it be for karmic reasons or for a simple experience, and the recipient of their actions reacts with compassion and forgiveness, healing can occur. If the recipient of an event understands that this person's soul is exercising its free will, playing out something that is important for them, that reaction lessens or potentially heals the cycle of pain and suffering for all parties involved with the event. There is no further disruption. The light code Tiayasco is holding the space and energy for you to choose to respond differently to difficult situations and to connect with the truth of who you are so you can become stronger in this truth and walk on this planet with compassion, forgiveness, and grace. This code also assists with aligning your energy so the challenges you face will have less of a difficult impact as you become stronger in knowing who you are. The meditation at the beginning of this book partners well with this light code. Meditate upon this light code, either with a specific challenge in mind to help move energy into its appropriate place, or use this code to expand your connection with self. And this is called the Ascensions Codes, the Little Book of Light Codes, Volume 2 by Lara. You'll be able to get that meditation from the front of the book. I'm sure, you can get that excerpt from it. These light codes are very definitive. If you have not checked it out yet, I would love for you to be able to check these out. Get you some copy paper, and not copy paper, tracing paper. Get you some tracing paper, and of course you're going to need carbon paper. Get you some tracing paper. This first, back up, hold on. If you're going to do this with me, I need you to do this with me the right way, if you can. Listen, especially if you're in a place that you're renting. I need you to get sticky, okay? Get on Amazon, go to the Dollar Tree. Like, if you have a vehicle, go to the Dollar Tree. If you don't have a vehicle, go to Amazon. Period. Straight up. Listen. Okay, contact paper is the best fucking shit, dude, since before Post-its. Like, it is better than Post-its, okay? Go get you a roll of contact paper. You're gonna need it. And when you get this contact paper, what I want you to do, here's what I want you to do. Hold on. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to get you a bunch of thick markers and a bunch of thin markers. Okay? They don't have to be expensive. They don't have to be a name brand. They can be your generic, whatnot, whatever, what the fuck. It can even be the double ones, the one that got the thick on the one side and the thin on the other side. It don't matter. I'm a Sharpie girl, but I have all kinds of markers. Now, if you don't, these books are 20 bucks a piece on Amazon. There's 3 or 4 of them. But if you don't have the $100 to do that, you do have $3. You can get $3 to get the contact paper and the markers. I think everything is $1.25 or $1.50 now. Anyway, get the contact paper and the markers, and the tracing paper and contact paper. That might be 10 bucks, maybe. if you go to the you should be able to go to the Dollar Tree and get all of this for like $3 or $4. Under $5, you should be able to get everything that you need to do this right here. Then use the internet until you can afford to get the book. Okay? Put that contact paper, put some in the living room, some in the kitchen, some in the bedroom where you can see it. And don't put the same this is going to be your tag. This is going to be your tag paper, okay? And you're going to tag it with symbols and signs that I give to you over the next, I don't know how long, until you fill it up. Till you fill it up. I'm going to keep giving you signs, and I want you to write them down when you get to them, and pull some up for yourself, you know, when you don't have me around. You may find some new ones this weekend that you want to put on there on top of that. Like big signs and symbols, listen, we're going to be loaded with them. So go get that contact paper this weekend. Like I said, for under $5, you can get contact paper, you can get the tracing paper, the carbon paper, and the markers. You're going to want a pencil. Or, like, if you order your contact paper on Amazon, depending on which package you use, not contact paper. Well, I mean, you can use the contact paper from Amazon. I'm telling you, go to the Dollar Tree if you can. But anyway, the carbon paper and the tracing paper, depending on if you get it from Amazon, it comes with a pack that has pencils and then the little ball points on them where you're not actually drawing on the paper. But the carbon, like, I don't know. Like you're taking the copy paper, the tracing paper, you're putting it, Lord, listen. You're putting it on, listen, they've been subsiding a lot lately. It is getting better. I must say it is getting better. But anyway, whatever you're trying to trace, it's got, you got your tracing paper, and then whatever you're trying to trace, and then on the other side of it is your carbon paper. Okay? But if you don't need that tracing paper, you just need carbon paper. So like if you have to choose between whether or not you get tracing paper or carbon paper, get the carbon paper, because you can put the carbon paper behind that picture and just use that picture as your outline and just outline that onto your contact paper, and then use your markers to make it stand out more, if that makes any sense. Like use the carbon paper as your like you're taking a picture of a color out of a coloring book and putting it on a wall, basically. And so now you're going to make a mural of symbols and numbers and pretty little pictures that you're going to color. You're going to turn your walls into a forest of abundance. Welcome to my world. Are you ready? We're going to do this. All right, let's come on to the light codes of the soul. They said to go to that book too anyway, right? Oh, let's get it going. Hold on. Listen, we're getting there. All right, and what is the light code? We have embrace. Yeah, baby, listen, what you got for me over here? Embrace and celebrate sexuality. Through the balance of giving and receiving, the divine masculine and the divine feminine bring forth their highly charged energies and enter a state of sacred creative union. The energetically charged expression of love between them enhances each divine entity. This light code is calling forward the beautiful, powerful energies of our manifestation, expressed by the balanced masculine and feminine. In this interplay and interchange of sublime energy, they are in complete harmony. Celebrate both aspects as one and embrace the infinite potential of this sacred alliance. Listen, nothing is by accident. I did not pick that out. Like, it just kind of like, that's how that worked out. Ain't that nuts, dude? Ain't that nuts? Listen, hold on. I gotta write this stuff down so that I can put it on my walls too. No, my hoo-hoo is still off limits. Listen, this is metaphorically. We're getting ourselves ready for a divine union. Okay? Ain't nobody having sex with me. I'm not having sex with you. You might be having sex with me. I ain't having sex with me. Listen, but I heard. Listen. I just say. Let's just hang it on. Listen. Are you ready for the next one? Woo, let's go. We got the light code. We got the light code. This is the little book of light codes by Laura. Humbela. Humbellah. Humbela. Heart full of gratitude. Humbela. One of the most pleasant and powerful feelings we can know is gratitude. Gratitude comes from our heart. It is a variation of the frequency of love. When we feel gratitude, our whole being lights up. We have greater coherence and ability to think clearly from and to resonate with our heart. A greater capacity to give and receive, and feelings of pleasure about life that are almost indescribable. But through our various traumas and life circumstances, gratitude can be lost. We can forget what its pure energy can feel like, and we can lose touch with our hearts. Himbala embodies the infinite frequency of pure gratitude. Gratitude bursts from its every line and curve. If you haven't felt gratitude for a while, or if you struggle to feel it, this symbol will work with you to find it again. If you are acquainted with gratitude, Humbala shares and amplifies this magical energy within you. We can never have too much gratitude. For those wishing to consciously manifest in their physical lives, gratitude is key. We must be thankful, not because we are pressured to do so, but because thankfulness radiates naturally from our hearts. For those who choose to bring forth a heart full of gratitude, know that this also includes joy and delight. Hold the intention of embracing these natural energies and states of being. With your hand over your heart center, gaze softly upon Humbala. Breathe deeply. Feel yourself sink into the ground. Feel your heart space beneath your hand. Allow your heart to open as you look at the symbol, continuing to breathe slowly and deeply while sinking into the ground. Relax and release anything you may need to release. Ask to become more acquainted with gratitude. Remain with Humbala for as long as you need to. You may wish also to draw this symbol on a nice piece of paper and have it somewhere you will seek often to reinforce keeping your heart full of gratitude habitually. Woo! Lordy, lordy, lordy. Listen. Wasn't that nice and special? It was, wasn't it? Listen, I'm telling you. I want you to do what I'm asking you, please. I know the dollar store is closed right now, but it's not going to be closed tomorrow. And depending on where you live at, you can go pick up cans out of the trash can and pick up $3, man. Well, it's not as easy to do that around here, but hey. Because that's the go-to around here, 110. But it's not always a go-to for places, you know? And listen, you can literally go around asking people for 50 cents all day long. And then the next day, you have all the money you need to go buy your contact paper and your markers and everything you need to start putting a line language. And I know, I didn't mean to do that, but it is what it is. Listen, hush your mouths. God damn it, man, you're gonna have to come up with another name. Anyway, go around asking everybody for some 50 cents. God damn it. You'll have all you need. Lord have mercy. Oh, God. All right. Listen. Galagma. I didn't do it on purpose. Goddamn. Listen. Listen. You want to need me to say it again? Go around asking everybody for 50 cents. They'll tell you go listen to the radio or go give you 50 cents. Either way, you're gonna win something. You're either gonna dance or make a difference in your own world. Now, what's Galagua? Here we go. Love from within. Kundalini energy. Galagma invites you to call forth your excellence. It is time to embrace the love that you are and to engage with the natural flow of energy within and around you. This symbol encourages you to continue exploring and developing your spiritual practice. This might include meditating, writing, yoga, or a change in diet. Anything that calms and centers you and actively engages the divine within you. Galagma wishes to remind you that you are never alone. You are always connected to the all. And the beings of light that love and support you are waiting to step in and guide you. You need only ask. I think Daddy put a punt in that motherfucker. Did y'all hear it? Alright, so what are we gonna do this weekend? 113:39. What is your homework for Memorial Day weekend? Okay. You're like, I'm not sure. And I'm like, well, that's because I haven't finished giving you the whole package yet. We got one more. Here is your sacred geometry. I forgot about it. I did. I'm being honest. Your sacred geometry for the weekend. to get your 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th chakras to begin their activations. They're not all going to activate at the same time. In most cases, they may not all activate this weekend, but they will begin the process of activation. Just as they're talking, they already are. Make sure you get these light codes, put them in their car, put them on your wall. Find erasable markers that you can put on it. You know, if you don't want to do the whole, you're still going to need the carbon paper. I'm just saying. Heart chakra 4. The frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. The flower of life is a geometric shape recognized by many cultures all over the planet. It consists of 13 equal circles that intersect at the middle of each circle, creating a perfectly proportional flower. As a symbol, the flower of life represents the universe as a whole, as well as the harmony in which all the separate components of the universe work together. This beautiful pattern is often used to indicate our understanding of our connection as humans and as spiritual beings to the whole. The color green is associated with the 4th or heart chakra. It is linked to our capacity to love and to feel compassion. This applies to our ability to love one another as well as our ability to love ourselves. The heart is located at the center of our physical bodies. Likewise, the heart chakra is located at the center of the chest and mediates between the lower physical and the higher spiritual planes of being. Green is the color of nature and earth, and it is a healing color that balances and harmonizes the connection between mind and body. Its sense is touch. Try this. Take a deep breath and bring your awareness to your heart area. Think about something or someone that makes you feel happy and loved. Take another deep breath and feel the smile on your face. Now start bringing other people or circumstances into that loving, happy place. Can you find space even for those you did not think you had room for in your heart? That is going to be your challenge for the weekend, is to answer that question. And we will come back to that question on Monday. Actually, Tuesday, because Monday's Memorial Day. I'm not gonna. So, look here, I wasn't expecting this. I will be back on Sunday, but we will not carry it out on Sunday. Sunday is our fellowship. That's our spirit messages. That's different. Sundays are our Sundays. Like that's our. This is spirit too, but you know what I'm saying. Listen, don't make me make it complicated, people. Damn, listen. If you have any kind of green stones, green clothes, green vegetables, I wouldn't suggest green meats. Just putting that out there, that's probably not something you want to try. And if you want to stick around for a while anyway. To each his own, 11911, but I don't think green meat is meant to eat. Anyway. Those are going to actually help you be able to activate your heart chakra. Or to, you're not activate, well, you might be activating your heart chakra, you know, that may be what it is that you you know, you need to work on your heart chakra in order for your other chakras to balance. I will let you know that in order for you to be able to open up the outer realm chakras, which there are, I think from my understanding, there's over 900, there's 300 in the surface, and then there's another 600 throughout the body, in the energy field right outside your body. Anyway, we're just going to be working on the 8 through 12. We're going to be working on, you know, if 1 through 7 isn't activated, it will become activated through these processes as well. Like I said earlier, if you weren't here, if you're here because you're ready to be able to activate this. If you're listening to this, that means that God has decided you are ready, capable, and have all the tools necessary to process all this information and these ascensions. For those of you, a lot of you are dealing with issues stemming from the eclipses, or the angry bullshit. This is gonna help you. Get the hiccups, hold on. I I I I Alright. Oh god. Get the hiccups. Oh Lord, listen. Oh God. Oh. Oh. Alright, listen. Phew. Alright. I am actually going to put the heart chakra card right there by my desk, so that I look at it too, since I actually have the card. Okay. Whew! Don't you dare mess up on me now! Huh? I'm doing something I don't do, and I'm separating my cards. Don't make me fuck it up. Oh boy. Alright, listen. Undo, listen. I got you, babe, under my skin. Listen. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. I hope this has definitely helped you guys out. Monday we are going to be, or Tuesday, we are going to be doing a new series, bringing in more information on how to improve your spiritual living. Um, we're not going to stick with your average way of checking stuff out. We're going to explore, expand, and reassess what it is that we're doing with ourselves to keep stuck or to be flowing. And we're going to clean our, we're going to flush our plumbing. We're going to flush our plumbing. That's what I just heard. We're flushing our plumbing. So get ready, get ready, get ready. I need you to be steady. No matter what the fuck you're doing this weekend, these activations, like there's like, do the meditation. A lot of people get so scared. Let me continue this for a minute. A lot of people get so scared, dude. They're like, I can't do all that meditation. That takes too much. It does not. It really does not. Meditation is a mindset. Now, when it comes to activating these higher chakras, you're gonna want to be able to have your time of privacy. This isn't something, this part right here isn't something that you're going to be doing with other people. You know, like earlier today, we had talked about all these different ways of being able to incorporate socializing and connecting with spirit. And this right here is something that while you're in the initial periods, this weekend especially, is something that's an inner work that you have to do alone. It's you and spirit. You can discuss the after facts and everything with other people, but this part is something that you do. It's just you and spirit. There's no judgment. There's no right or wrong way to do it. It's just you and spirit. You can pick up a meditation online on an app. Don't pay for meditations. There's too many out there that are free that work just as good as if you were to buy some kind of system for it. I'm not degrading anybody who makes money on that for this weekend. I also want to put this out here. For many of you, you're like, but listen, there's only like 8% of the country that's rich when it comes to the United States. I don't know how it is in any other country, but what I do know is that when I am talking with you and we are fellowshipping on how to get close to God, we're trying to figure out ways to be able to do it without having to spend money. And if you need to spend money, we're going to try and figure out a way for you to be able to spend as less as you possibly have to be able to get what it is that you want to do. I am that one person that if I can help you be able to get these tools without having to spend everything you got to do it, then we're going to do it. If I can help you get these tools are not necessary. Let me put that out there. These tools are not necessary, but they do enhance the experience, presenting you with the desire to improve and do more of it. So yes, even though you go through life hearing, oh, well, if you're spiritual, you shouldn't want stuff. If you're spiritual, why not? And like, for most people who are spiritual, the stuff that we find to be absolutely extraordinary, other people are looking at like, what is that? You know, like I have a whole bunch of towers and stones and everybody's just like, it's a bunch of rocks to them. But to me, they're like beautiful flowers. You know, they're like creatures and I talk to them and, you know, like, you know, with spirit, it's different. It just is. It just is. With spirit, it's different. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, So if there are ways of being able to get you what you need to not only establish but embrace, enhance, appreciate, and have the desire to explore more, we're going to get you there. Um, when it comes to stones, I want for those of you who have access to money this week and any money next week, over the next we're talking over this next week. You got money coming in over this next week. I want you to do me a favor. 1:30:33. Now listen, let's not forget something. All right. My birthday was Monday, 10/13, and I celebrated my 5th birthday sober off alcohol. My 7th off of opiates. And I want you to go buy a rock for my birthday. But if you have the opportunity, what I want you to do is I want you to get on TikTok and I want you to get on TikTok and I want you to find the lives that are selling the stones. And I want you to get a basket. Get 1 or 2 of the baskets, okay? They're, depending on your prices, there's one that is like $8, there's one that's $30, there's another one that's $60, there's another one there's a couple of them that are $60. Depending on which one you look at, you'll get the stones within a week, maybe 10 days. Usually it's about a week. And you get a lot more than what you pay for. Listen, I already showed you guys. If I haven't shown you, I will show you the next time I get another box. I haven't got one recently. But the next time I do, I will show you. There's, now, there's all different kinds of them on there, but there's some that they specify, they have a lot of spheres. There's another one that they specialize in having a lot of towers, and there's one that has a lot of special little stuff. So it's just whatever, according to what your preferences are, as to which one you choose to do. Again, for my budget-friendly people, you can spend $8 and get $100 worth of stones from these people if you do it while they're live. And that can be your base. Also, there are a lot of companies. Mindful Souls is one that you can get one of their boxes, and they have stones and candles and different stuff depending on what box you get, that will help you as well. Now, your Mindful box, it takes about 10 days to get to you. So be prepared to know that as well. I want you guys to take your weekend and do whatever it takes to keep it as friendly as possible, harmonious. This is Memorial Day weekend. And even though the Memorial Day weekend is the weekend where we celebrate our loved ones that have died in order for the United States to have the freedoms that it has today, that everybody bitches aren't enough, still in fact, we have the freedoms that we have today because of people who died at war or around the world trying to help us sustain a freedom of living that no other country has. I want us to honor them by enlisting our souls, our bodies, our minds, and our spirits into being higher vibrational, spiritual, enlightening, helpful individuals that can provide a future where people don't have to die for their freedoms anymore. I think that is the best way that we can possibly honor these people who selflessly gave their lives for us to have ours. It didn't end at Jesus. I think a lot of people need to remember that, especially this weekend, really, especially this weekend. And with that being said, I'm going to end that here. I will definitely see you guys on Sunday, 1:35, 11, for our spirit messages. I'm not sure what time I will be on here, but it will be in the morning. I will be on here. Sunday will only be one. We will only be doing one on Sunday. So I will see you guys then. Don't forget, meditations are not just your high vibrational when it comes to, a lot of people are trying to get away with not doing meditation because they can dance or sing or blah blah blah. Okay, when you are trying to activate your powers, when you're trying to activate points in your system, those meditations need to be sitting and concentrating on opening up those systems. Whatever the meditation is, you need to actually do these meditations. Okay? Look them up and find meditations that would be soothing enough for you that work towards opening up your chakra systems, opening up your heart, letting go of you. I want you to focus on opening. Don't worry about focusing on closing things, because you can't do both you can do both at the same time, but it's just not going to work out as well as you would like it to if you do that. So let's focus on one form of movement. We're opening up things. Okay, we're expanding this weekend. We're appreciating and we're showing gratitude. 13700. I will see you guys on Sunday. Love, light, life, kisses, and blessings.